90.
So, like I did with Disney, Warner Bros., Columbia Pictures, and Metro Goldwyn Mayer, if that's how you pronounce it, um, we're gonna celebrate, and also DreamWorks. I'm celebrating the anniversary of a Hollywood studio. This year being 20th Century Fox, being 90 years old, and which is kind of crazy. So. So let's kick things off with Planet of the Apes from 2001, directed by Tim Burton, starring Mark Wahlberg, Estella Warren, Tim Roth, Michael Clark Duncan. And I'm gonna say this right now, I have not seen any of the Planet of the Apes movies, the original, the Matt Reeves versions, nor the most recent one, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. But right today I've seen this movie, because this movie always interests me because of the poster and the cast and the director Tim Burton, and of course it has some negative reviews. So I wanted to start off with a bad movie, and share my thoughts on it on the end for celebrating 90 years of Planet of the Apes. That's the beginning, not 90 years of Planet of the Apes, 90 years of 20th Century Fox. So my thoughts on this film, I think the movie's kind of meh. Honestly, it's kind of meh. It doesn't feel like a Tim Burton movie, honestly. It doesn't have the feel or the style of a Tim Burton movie, to be quite honest. It feels like a movie written by someone else, and Tim Burton was just hired to do the directing, and he just hired Danny Elfman to do the score, which is pretty good. I really like the score of it. There are three highlights that I can give this movie: the score, the set pieces, and the designs, which looks really good. The movie looks well produced. And the makeup effects looks really good. On the apes, though some of them, like Ari, the female ape, looks a little awkward. But and maybe sometimes of Tim Roth's character, but I'll get used to it. And but sometimes the movie felt a little boring sometimes. Like there are like a lot of times I tried to enjoy this film, though I can get a little boring. Mainly because the characters are kind of one dimensional, like Leo, Mark Wahlberg's character, and the all the ape characters are kind of one dimensional. I mean, Ari and is probably the only character that I care about, since I do kind of feel bad for that character sometimes. Though I was kind of rooting for Leo to try to get back from home, because his entire mission was after going on a ship, but then he was sent further to the future where apes are taking over the planet and using humans as slaves. But meanwhile, Leo and the other humans escape. But unfortunately, some of them didn't make it out alive. Like Christopherson didn't make it out alive. But then later it ends with an epic battle between humans and apes. Which I'm not gonna lie, that's another highlight. The climax of this movie is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome. There are some cool action and fight going on in this movie, and the fight scene between Leo and the main bad guy is very awesome. Fight scene is a very awesome fight scene, and it's very interesting that Leo has two love interests, Ari and Stella Warren. So he has a love interest, one with an ape and one with a human. Which I mean, I knew that Ari was Leo's love interest, though I did not know about Stella Warren. Though I kind of expected it to be, cause, cause I don't know. Um, and the performances are okay. I do think Michael Clark Duncan does do his best, and Wahlberg is okay, and Warren's the weakest of the cast, but she is not horrible. I kind of like, though I did like her a little bit better in Kangaroo Jack, honestly. Um, and then you have, of course, the ending, which not only that I knew about it and was kind of waiting for it to happen, but when it happened, it felt a little anticlimactic, especially. I mean, obviously, this was basically a sequel baiting ending, but it was too anticlimactic because it ends with Leo getting arrested by the a police after crashing into the White House with Abraham Lincoln. So that was the weirdest way to end the movie, cause we have never got a sequel where that opens with Leo in jail. And I wonder if that was supposed to be the ending that they went with, or if there was another version of how the movie was supposed to end, but the studio were like, "Yeah, we need a sequel, but we need something to have a sequel to soon," but that never happened. So overall, I do think Planet of the Apes is kind of a forgettable movie, honestly. It's not one of my worst movies of all time, but it's kind of one of the most blandest films I've seen. There are some good redeeming qualities, but overall it's kind of meh. But what are you guys' thoughts on the Planet of the Apes from 2001? Let me know in the comments below. And let's hope the 90 years of 20th Century Fox movie reviews get better on this channel.